Hey everybody, welcome back to another midweek episode. So I missed you Sunday, and honestly it wasn't because maybe you weren't in church, it's because I wasn't in church. And it's not because I was on vacation. I was actually just got back from some vacation, but I was sick. And so there was no way I was peeling myself up out of bed and coming in to church on Sunday morning. And I gotta say, I missed you. Like, Sunday was hard for me. It was hard to sit around at home. I mean, it was just hard from not only physically being sick, but just mentally, emotionally. Like, my heart, I wanted to be in church. I wanted to be with all of you, and I wasn't able to do that. And it gave me the opportunity to stop and reflect a little bit, even to lament with some of you who you wish that you could have been in church on Sunday as well, but for some reason you were unable to be there. Maybe your physical health didn't allow for you to be there. We've got people in our congregation who would love to be in church, but they can't right now. And it's hard. Like, I think of the words in Psalm 42 where King David laments the fact that he used to lead the joyful procession to the house of the Lord, and now he's not. He's sick, and emotionally it causes him to feel this level of turmoil. And that's where I was at on Sunday, and that's where some of you are at as well. Oh, that we would all be joyful to go to the house of the Lord. You know, that's another verse. Psalm 122 says, I was glad when they said, let us go to the house of the Lord. But so often we just go on with our lives, and some of you miss church, not because physically you're not feeling good, not because maybe you're on vacation, but because you just don't feel like it that Sunday. And we need to recover a desire to be in church. Hebrews chapter 10 says, let's not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing. And some of you've gotten out of the habit of being in church. And this is even what COVID has done to us. Some of us are just much more content to be on our screens and watch the service from home. I did that Sunday. It does not replace being in church, being in the presence of the Lord's people, being able to hear in real time the promises of God proclaimed to you. It doesn't. So let's not give up meeting together, as some people are in the habit of doing. Instead, here's what I would say to you today. 3 things. Number 1, get to church. Don't make excuses. If you can get to church, be here. Number 2, help someone get to church. If you know someone who would love to be in church, but maybe it's hard for them, do what you can to help them get to church. And then number 3, help someone who can't get to church. Go and visit them. Sit down with them and talk with them about what happened at church. Take your sermon notes with you and talk about that. Open up scripture with them, the scripture that we covered in church, and share that with them. See, when people can't get to church, the church comes to them. So I missed you this last week. But I hope moving forward that I'll be here and that you'll be here. Because God is here. His people are here. His promises are here for you. Thanks for joining me this week. I'll see you again next time.